I don't know what's been going on recently, but I've just been really influenced by a lot of pop culture, and it's been affecting like my music taste. And I don't know how to explain it. It's basically just me saying how every marketing ploy has worked on me, and I don't know. Am I easily that influenced by all these things? Like I just kind of realized that now, or at least this year, it's been everything's been getting to me. Everything's been getting to me. Every single tactic has been getting to me, and I don't know what to say. It's like kind of it's like irritating because I've developed this enough self-awareness to realize that, like, wait a second, like, why do I keep falling for these marketing traps? So, first of all, I think it stems from the fact that I'm starting to use Reels again. Again, I gave that up for Lent during the Easter season, and I feel like I did a pretty good job. But ever since I've been back, I've been on the Reels grind, I've been on the YouTube grind, everything grind, and it's just like, damn, like I want to go back because it's so bad. It's so bad how much everything has been influencing me. And in the most recent time, it's been Michael. I've been seeing so much Michael stuff, Michael content, Michael Jackson, like memes, them in the theater, hee-heeing, impersonators, like the whole kit and caboodle. I don't know. Like, am I an easily influenced person because I just started listening to so much Michael Jackson. Like, I just started listening to Off the Wall, Thriller, and I love these albums. Like, I'm not saying I never listened to Michael Jackson, because I've been listening to Mike Jack. Don't get me wrong. I've been listening to Mike Jack for I don't even know, as long as I've been born. Really, I like, genuinely, like, after I came out of the womb, I was listening to goddamn Thriller, Billie Jean, Beat It. I was beating it in the womb. You know what I'm saying? Oh wait, that doesn't sound right. Anyways, what I was trying to say is that like, because of all these things, like, I just started listening to it, especially this week. I was going to work, and I was listening to the albums, and it's just been, like, I've been loving it, but it's just like, I'm only listening to this because I've been just seeing so much Michael Jackson content, and I don't know when it started. I want to say, like I've been starting to realize my heavy influence, like my easily influenced state, ever since maybe I want to say the Super Bowl. But I wasn't really that heavily influenced, and if you don't know, like, who the person I'm talking about, it'd be Bad Bunny, because I don't listen to Spanish music. I'll be honest. I'm not a big Spanish guy. I don't know how to speak Spanish, so it's not something that I, like, really care about. I don't really care. No offense to Bad Bunny. I don't think he's a bad artist or anything. It's just that it's not my music. But I'll be honest and say that after his Super Bowl performance, I gave his album another listen. The one that he won Best Album for in the Grammys. Also, maybe, I guess, another influence you could say. And again, I didn't really find a lot of the songs interesting for me to go back to. But I did find one song, the one song that I was playing over and over again. I played it for like a week or so, and I really liked it. I'm gonna be honest. I'm a fan of the song. I really enjoy the tune, and I would have never listened to it. I would have never listened to the album again. I would have never listened to Bad Bunny if it wasn't for the fact that he was at, the Super Bowl halftime show, or if he was at the Grammys. And, like, to say that I was, like, influenced by that, like, I'm being honest and saying, like, I was influenced by it. I would have never listened to it if it was for these things. And it makes me feel like, wow, like, am I that easy to get to? Like, I'm technically, part of that survey. They're like, oh, Bad Bunny's streams increased by 200%. And Michael's streams increased by like 100% ever since the Michael movie come out. And it's like, dang, like I was really heavily, holy shit, that was a crazy ass combo. But I was like, I'm influenced by all these things. Like, why am I so easily influenced? Another thing that just came up in my mind, Coachella. That just happened. Bieber, everyone's talking about Bieber this, Bieber that. He's playing all his old hits on the YouTube. He's playing some memes on the YouTube. And I'll be honest and say that, like, I started listening to some JB, like, I listened to some JB on my way to church. I was listening to some of the hits. I was listening to some of his oldies. I love me some Eenie Meenie, Fire Track, Sean Kingston. And Beauty and the Beat, classic. Love that song. And, I just went down, like, I listened to his albums, listened to, like, some of the songs I enjoyed. And I didn't even like Swag, to be honest. I didn't like Swag 1, I didn't like Swag 2. And now here I am, I added a Swag 2 song again to my playlist. Just one song, you know, again, I'm still not a fan of the album or anything, but I added a song. Like, if he wasn't at Coachella, if I didn't see all these stupid, you know, reels, okay, sorry, I'm not gonna say stupid, that's like really mean, but like, you know, like, I see all these, like, you know, everything's clogging up my feed, and I just can't help but to, you know, I just give in. I'm like, what am I gonna listen to? Well, I've just been watching Justin Bieber. I mean, I've been seeing a lot of Justin Bieber. Let me listen to some Justin Bieber, you know? I don't know who else was there. I mean, I think Pink Panthers and The Strokes and Sabrina. I listened to a bit of Sabrina too, you know, honestly. Not really. I've always listened to Pink Panthers and The Strokes. Those are not actually, those are just like artists I listen to, so that's not really an influence. And The Strokes are coming out with a new album, so a lot of their marketing came from, a lot of the reason why I started listening to The Strokes again recently was actually just because of the announcement of the new album rather than Coachella. But anyways, all this to say that, you know, like, this stuff, like, like, all the media and everything, like, I'm starting to realize how much it actually affects me in my daily life. And, you know, like, I'm an avid, you know, music listener. I love music. I love movies. And, you know, when these things get combined, these things get promoted, everything, like, I like to think that it doesn't affect me, but I'm just speaking my mind right now and telling y'all, like, I am a consumer. I guess I am a consumer of all these things, and it's just like, I don't know what to say. Like, I've developed like a new form of self-awareness, and it's just like really like sad because of my consumerism. It's not like and again, it's not a bad thing, you know. It just means like I'm really just. That was a really weird interaction. Did anyone just see that? Like, I spiked him into the spring, and then he got back up. This is the most fire, and I just got him on the regrab. This is the most fire gameplay I've had. Like, I just hit the nastiest combo, and everything's just happening while I'm talking about Justin Bieber. Gosh. Anyways, yeah, I'm just a consumer, man. I'm just a consumer, and I don't know what to say. Am I ashamed? Not really. Maybe a little bit. Maybe a little bit. It's a little embarrassing, I feel like. But, man, I just don't know. Is anyone else? Is it just me talking to the moon right now? Like, I don't know what to say. Speaking of talking to the moon, you know, Bruno also influenced, but that's just because he's on tour, and because that's not really. That's just normal marketing. That's not has nothing to do with the media. I don't know, man. I'm just trying to think about like other things in the media that just recently influenced me. Like this is the biggest thing that, like, after Michael, because believe me, I just kept seeing like he's and all this stuff. Like, I was also influenced a bit by Triple T. You know Triple T? Y'all Triple T enjoyers? Because I just kept seeing a bunch of Triple T challenges of people dancing with Triple T, and I actually like really I thought that was the funniest thing ever. And then I made a lot of Triple T videos, which I uploaded to this YouTube channel for 2 seconds, and then I realized what I did, and then I'll be honest, I got a little bit embarrassed and I deleted those uploads. But they were uploaded to my story. But I know none of you guys actually, you know, shout out my friends who be watching my YouTube videos, because I know some of you do. But I'll be honest, like, for everyone else, like, y'all not on my Instagram, so you have no idea what I'm talking about. But yeah, influence, guys, influence, marketing, media, reels is the end of today's discussion. Don't get influenced. Don't get influenced. Get off the media. Don't be a part of the Matrix.